beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now, my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about who's coming towards you in love. So let's see what can you expect, what is coming your way energetically when it comes to your love life. And yeah, my dear, as you can see, I have 3 piles for you to choose from. The first pile is the beautiful card of the commitment. For pile 2, we have the card of love, which really reminds me of the rose quartz here. Maybe it's of some kind of importance for someone. And the third pile is the passion card. So as always, feel free to pause the video, or you can also even meditate on the cards if you feel like you need more time. As always, you will find the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And if you feel drawn to book a personal reading with me, you can feel free to email me. My email is down in the description box, but also in the comment section, and then I will give you further information. Also, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may or will resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's look into who's coming towards you in love. So what I'm gonna do is I will first get you 2 or 3 oracle cards, and yeah, then we will start with your tarot. So let's see, for my dear pal 1, who's coming towards you in love? What is next in your love life? Let's see. Who's coming towards you in love? What is next in your love life? Alright, so let's see for my dear. Oh my goodness. Okay, already 2 cards here. We got divine wisdom and we got inspiration. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. At the back of the deck, we got inner strength. Interesting. So what I'm seeing is that, first of all, you're being, like, I can see your energy here, okay? So what I'm seeing is that, first of all, some of you guys may have gone through, maybe recently or maybe for some time, through some kind of inner journey or maybe even tough cycle in your life, in which, as an example, it could have been a tower moment, or it could have been any kind of situation in which you really were challenged. It could have something to do with love. For some of you guys, maybe some kind of relationship that you went through, and it really yeah, it has really made you strong, or it has really kind of challenged you a lot, right? And made you experience a lot of things and get to know yourself on very different levels. But it's gonna be for the minority, like relationship-wise, like maybe love-wise. For a lot of you guys, this is just in general, okay? The majority of you guys, you may have experienced just life in general, you know. Again, maybe it was a certain tower moment that you have experienced, or some kind of inner journey. This could really, like, literally be a tower moment, as an example, which has triggered like a spiritual journey, spiritual awakening even, you know. But it's almost like you have gone through some kind of like inner inner journey for quite some time. Maybe some of you guys are or have actively done a lot of inner work, or for others, again, I feel like maybe life has pushed you towards that, because very often we experience that after some very major tower moments, we are forced to go through a major spiritual awakening. At least this is what I can say from my own experience. I have definitely experienced that, and I feel like somehow you guys have done this as well. But let's come back now. So with divine wisdom being here, what I'm definitely feeling is that you guys, this is all for purpose. Now, when we go through certain things in our life, especially if they are very difficult, it's very difficult for us to find any purpose or any meaning of it, right? Um, like as an example, I don't know why I'm being guided to talk about this, but I want you guys to understand. My biggest spiritual awakening was triggered through the biggest tower moment that I had in my life, which was a loved one of mine getting a major disease. It was the most difficult thing that I've ever experienced. I literally died. But at the same time, I went through this tower moment, and I was like, all of a sudden, reality broke. And, I went through this spiritual awakening, and my whole life went on a different path, and the spiritual rooms opened up, to me on a whole different level. So I can either see this as a curse, or I can also see this as a blessing. And this tower moment, I wouldn't change it for anything. Yes, it was such a difficult time, and at the time I couldn't believe it, why it happened. Seeing someone that you love suffer. But looking back now, there's so much meaning in this experience, not only for me, but for this loved one, especially for this loved one as well. But because it was a very dear person of like to me, um, I went through this tower moment with this person, right? And this triggered the spiritual awakening, and I wouldn't be here talking right now if this didn't happen. And you see this person, there is written on it inner strength, and you can see that this person obviously is not looking very good, very kind of struggling, but at the same time this person is breaking, but there is light coming through. It almost feels like something needs to happen, or maybe you went through something which wasn't easy, but it needed to happen so your life can go to the direction that it's supposed to go, and you can actually invite the sun in. And we got the divine wisdom. Now, why am I saying these things? Because obviously this is a love reading. So first of all, I really feel like this is something that you kind of said yes to experiencing before coming into union with this individual, because we got the divine wisdom here, and this really talks about something divinely orchestrated, right? Looking at something from a human point of view, it is very limited. But if we look at something from a very kind of universal view, a higher consciousness, um, we have this wisdom, right? We have higher consciousness exposed to us. And this really shows me that you had to go through, because you were being prepared for a very important union that I'm seeing here, okay? With divine wisdom being here, this is something you were meant to go through, because it was a part of your life journey. Again, maybe for some of you guys, you're still going through that, and you may be listening to that and saying like how can suffering on such a level be something good? We as human beings, we tend to look at things through good and bad, but from a higher conscious level, there's nothing such as good and bad. They're all experiences. And what I'm seeing is that this experience will lead you towards this union, okay? So you are definitely on the right path, even if it doesn't feel like it. And what is coming in your love life is that you are manifesting this divine union, okay? You chose commitment. And alone with this card, this is not kind of some, like one night stand, or some kind of, a relationship that is just temporary. This is not the energy here, because you have done a lot of work, okay? Either forcefully, because your life has forced you to do that, or because maybe some of you guys have consciously gone through some kind of spiritual journey. But there is so much inner work and so much that you have went through and done. This is kind of like a reward, or this is kind of the this is the light that I'm seeing here. You see, there's always this light here, right? And what I'm seeing is that there is definitely a major commitment coming towards you. Some of you guys could already know this person, and this is the union that is emphasized here, if you aren't in union yet. And for others, this can definitely be a new person which is coming, okay? Take it how it resonates. But also with inspiration being here, inspiration, and also 11 is a master number, right? And just in general, inspiration is is such a beautiful, you know, source of um, of energy. It can motivate us. It can give our life a meaning. It can give what we do a meaning. It's just, it can change lives, right? And what I'm seeing is that even if you don't right now understand why certain things happened in your life, you will definitely gain clarity here. But let's look into the person that we are talking about for you, right? So this person coming towards you, first of all, is going to be a huge inspiration for you. Maybe this person has experienced certain things in their life, okay, in which you're gonna kind of, for some reason I'm hearing, compare yourself to them, or really look at them in the bigger picture, and they're gonna be an inspiration for you, okay? They're gonna be an inspiration for you of how you want to go about your life, and just how to deal with life, I'm hearing. And I'm also seeing that some of you guys, this person could be somehow different from you. Now, difference can manifest itself in so many different ways, right? As an example, it can be something physically different, right? Um, it can be something internally different you guys are gonna have, you know. Maybe you guys are gonna, like, personality wise be different, and then there are people who say, well, how can two different personalities work out? It is not about being the identical twin to the other person. It is all about complementing each other, you know. And this is what I'm seeing. It's a very complementing kind of energy. Look at those two birds. You know, one of them is darker, the other is lighter. Maybe physicality speaking, you guys are going to somehow have differences, okay, in the way you look. But this is also kind of, for me, yin and yang, right? The divine feminine and the divine masculine. And again, it's very this complementing energy, which first of all, of course, we all have within ourselves. But especially, again, we talk about divine unions. We find that there's also this kind of, there's this kind of energy, okay, about this, about unions as well, in which we find some kind of difference, which also sometimes can definitely push some kind of spiritual development, okay, in each other. But all in all, what I'm hearing is that differences, which are not a burden, but they are an opportunity. This is what I'm hearing. So let's see, my dear Padawan. Let's see. For my dear Padawan, let's see who's coming towards you in love. What's next in love? So for my dear Padawan, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. For my dear Padawan, one last shuffle. What is coming towards you in love? I'm sorry, who is coming towards you in love? What's next in love? All right, that's definitely more than enough. So let's see. I'm gonna get you, as always, I feel like maybe eight cards. We got the Three of Pentacles here. I will first get the spread, my dear, and then I will start with the interpretation. That's just faster. Wow, 3, and look at that. Yeah, totally. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, the number 33, a master number. Christ consciousness, as others would also say. So you guys are definitely being challenged to raise your consciousness, okay? And I feel like this union, my dear, I just need to say it the way I feel it. This is definitely a spiritual union. Like, I try to be very cautious with these terms, but this is just something undeniable coming through. And this can be a soulmate. For some of you guys, I'm hearing this is a twin flame journey. Yeah, so take it how it resonates. 33. Some of you guys could be seeing repeating numbers, definitely. Maybe 1133 or, 333, 1111, these kind of combinations. Maybe at the time you will meet this person, they will even increase, kind of. Look at that, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. For some of you guys, it's definitely kind of new love, maybe even a new person. But for those of you guys, if this description fits to a certain person you already know, then this Ace, which talks about a new beginning, really talks about this kind of new beginning that you're going to have together. Okay, if this is an old person, if this is maybe someone that you have been, that you've separated from, or there has been some kind of delay, it almost talks like about this new beginning that you're going to have with them. So take it how it resonates. Wow. Oh my goodness. Did you, what the, you got the Ace of Cups and you got the Lovers. Wow, pile. Oh my goodness. The Lovers card, by the way, is literally a soulmate card. I mean, wow, great cards. Pile 1. The 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. Let's get you one last card for my dear pile 1. One last card. What's coming towards you in love? What's next? Wow. Oh my goodness. The Empress. At the back of the deck, we got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. Okay, let me make sure you can see all the cards. Yeah, but it's good. Yeah, it looks good. So what I'm seeing is that, so who's this person? Let's just start with that. This is definitely, first of all, someone that you can, like for those of you guys who maybe want to, have a very serious relationship, because like, again, your pile literally is called commitment. So there is this energy about it, okay? And what I'm seeing is that both of you guys actually are willing to take it to the next level, or take it to something of like a relationship of commitment. With the 3 of Pentacles as well, the 3 of Pentacles is really all about people being able to work with each other well, right? And if we talk about relationship, like romantic relationship here, it really talks about, a team, two partners coming together, yes, on a romantic level, but it takes more than love for a relationship to be long term. It's literally an arrangement, not arrangement. It is literally kind of a cooperation, right? I mean, two people need to compromise in a relationship. They need to give and receive equally. There is a lot, like it's that's what I want to say. It takes management, right? Relationships take management, especially if we talk about loved ones, because they can also challenge us in different ways. But what I'm seeing is that with the 3 of Pentacles being here, this relationship really beautifully has the potential, okay, has what it takes, because this is equal energy with the Lovers being here. Both of you guys are, again, even if you are different on some extent, you are still equal, and you are still seeing eye to eye, and that's very important. So you will actually be able to work well, really good together. And I just feel like it's a very sincere kind of energy here, okay? And with the Lovers, they're like, this is a pile full of love. I really feel like you need to make sure that you don't lose yourself as well in this, like sometimes when we love deeply, we tend to lose ourselves. So there's this small warning in here to still have your life of your own, to still be independent, right? But I mean, there is no I don't like to say or see certain things negative and positive, but if we would look at it from a conventional point of view, this is a very positive spread, okay? So what I'm seeing is that there's definitely going to be a lot of love between you guys. Let me first, zodiac signs wise, perhaps. So I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Mm, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let me see. Gemini, I see as well, and Leo. Okay, but take it how it resonates. These are just the energies that are coming through. Definitely earth and water dominated here. So, coming back, what I'm seeing is that you guys are gonna share a lot of love with each other. Like, you got the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. These are two major cards in the tarot, which really signify this love relationship, okay? And you got them both. You just didn't got one, you got both. And this really says a lot. I mean, and what I'm seeing is that you guys definitely, like, this is really falling in love. You know, this is really genuinely loving each other. And I feel like for some of you guys, especially, oh my goodness, especially if some of you guys haven't really, you know, experienced love, like genuine love, this is definitely, again, with Ace being, you know, emphasized here, it's definitely gonna be a very new kind of experience for you, but in a good way. A lot of emotions, you know, I feel like you maybe sometimes are gonna really question yourself in a way, like why, like how can I feel these things, you know? And it has really nothing to do with age. You could be very young, or you could be of mature age, it doesn't matter, you know. This just feels like it's gonna feel like you have never really felt it in such an extent, romantic love, okay? And there is gonna be definitely a lot of flirty and very fun period. The Three of Cups is a very kind of light-hearted energy. So this person is someone who definitely enjoys like celebrations, okay, gatherings. They definitely have a circle of people that they love, you know, let's say friends, family, right? And I feel like it's a very close circle. It's not like they just let anyone in there, you know. It almost feels like very sacred. It almost feels like you're really picky, or they are really picky. Maybe both of you guys are really picky in who you invite in, who you allow in. This is really how I would describe it, yes. And what I'm seeing is that as well, you know, for some of you guys, I feel like you may be struggling with your own energies again right now. Maybe some of you guys are on a spiritual journey, or maybe some of you guys are, I'm hearing with the Empress being here, on a femininity journey, or on a journey to connect with your divine feminine. Not for everyone, but this is just what I'm feeling. Or if it's not that, you know, with the Two of Pentacles, which is, you know, kind of an energy of trying to balance things out. Maybe maybe that's love life. Maybe some of you guys have not been lucky in love, you know, or you just feel that way, you know, or you felt like for some time, again, coming back with, let me show you this inner strength card that we had, right? Maybe just felt like for some time you're really trying to balance life out, because it's just so, like, I'm hearing turmoil, a lot of chaos as well. But what is being shown here is that, first of all, at the time you're going to meet this, or I mean, for those of you guys who have not met this person, at the time you will meet them, you will be in a much better space than you are right now, for sure. With the Empress card being here, you will definitely be more centered and more so in your power, and more independent, and yeah, more alive than you are right now, I'm hearing, okay? Whatever this whatever this means. For those of you guys who may know this person already, and the description fits that person, then at the time you will unite with them again, if this is a reconciliation situation. Then what I'm seeing is that at the time, again, you will reconcile with them, you will be really in your power. this goes for both of you guys. For those of you guys who this may be some kind of new experience, make sure not to guard yourself, okay? Because sometimes we may want love to come through or to come in, but then if it comes, we're not really that receptive, or we're not really that open because of past experiences or because of some fears that we have regarding love. If you feel like you may have been, have some kind of fears when it comes to love, then definitely don't be scared to work through them, or don't be scared to face those demons, okay? Because, I mean, what's the point when a good person comes around but you're not ready to put your guards down? I mean, you will not be maybe emotionally available to love, or just in general receptive to love. And a lot of people don't like the term divine timing, but they don't understand that when the divine tries to orchestrate something, it's not that waiting is a bad thing or the right time is a bad thing, patience is needed. It is about exactly that if someone comes in, you are ready for it. You are ready to receive, because, I mean, there's so many people who have maybe found someone good, but they weren't really ready, or vice versa. Maybe they were there, but the other person wasn't there. So, this is what I'm hearing, okay? Again, with the Five of Pentacles being here, look at that, the Devil even, and the Wheel, okay, in the reverse. So what I'm seeing is that, again, some of you guys definitely could have been occupied negatively. Maybe some of you guys were really anxious or had to struggle with something. Maybe literally with the Devil being here, you had toxic people around you, and they've really messed with you. Right? And regardless of what it is, I feel like you are slowly getting out of this if you're still in this energy here, okay? So keep that in mind. So let's get a little bit more information about this person. Let me get this oracle deck. All right. Let me see. So for Pal 1, who's coming towards them in love? What's next in love? For Pal 1, who's coming towards them in love? What's next in love? Oh my goodness. Oops. I wasn't ready. So, for Pal 1, who's coming towards them in love? What's next in love? All right, we got Give with Gratitude and Grace. I'm going to get 3 cards for you. Okay, look at that. We got the Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Let's get you one last card here. Okay, 1 card fell. Wow, the Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, with Learn from the past and nothing is wasted. So again, this is literally the energy that I picked up on from the beginning of the reading, that some of you guys may have gone through something, or, just somehow some kind of hardships. And you may not really understand right now why these things happened, but you will. And you will understand that it is not a wasted energy. It will lead you to somewhere that you need to be. And it was something you had to go through, because it would eventually make you the person that you will be in the future. And there is also, with Learn from the past, there's definitely a lesson in it. And the best thing we can do is, really, when we look at the past, is to learn from it, or see certain lessons, right, in it, so we don't maybe, replace some, or we don't, how do you say it, like, we don't do the same, like, maybe things that weren't good for us in a way, or that we can somehow get something out of it, get smarter or wiser, right? That's a very healthy way to see or to look into the past. from a place of learning and not from a place of regret, because regret doesn't change anything. It's literally a waste of energy. But what I'm seeing is that it's not going to be a waste of energy for you to, um, like in some years, I'm hearing, to look back to what you have experienced. And we got inspiration for your person, right? Where is it? Here. We got this card coming through. And with inspiration being here, maybe, this person will somehow teach you that certain things in our life, even if it from the outside looks like it's necessarily nothing really that great, there is something about it, and it will maybe inspire us, or like inspire us about life, motivate us, or want us to go further or be grateful, certain things. But there is always something uplifting in the darkness to find, and you can either lose yourself in the darkness, or you can at least maybe find one thing that makes it okay for you to experience that. Because sometimes people try to find a reason why something happened, because again it makes it have a purpose, than just feeling like you are the victim. And this is what I'm seeing here. They're gonna inspire you somehow to come okay with certain things in your life. Now, with gratitude and grace, again, this person, for some of you guys, if you have not opened yourself up to the abundant experience that comes with with gratitude, with thankfulness. Is that even a word? I think so, right? Thankfulness? Okay. With being thankful or being grateful. Then first of all, I mean, one day I will definitely make a whole video on that topic alone, because it makes miracles. But what I'm seeing is that this person for sure is gonna really be an example for that, of how beautiful life can be when we look at it at a place of abundant. Even maybe if life isn't abundant, we still that we don't allow lack to control our life or determine how we feel about life. It still comes from a very place of like wholefulness. The turkey really, for some reason now, has reminded me of Thanksgiving. And when we think about Thanksgiving, I mean, I'm not an American. As far as I know, it's like a very important time, right, in the year. And when I think about Thanksgiving, I mean, obviously Thanksgiving, right, two words in it. It's a very kind of grateful, period, or energy about it, and it is all about really appreciating what you have, and sharing it with your loved ones, right, and being grateful for about it, being happy for what we have. And somehow I feel like you're gonna feel towards this person, okay? You're gonna be very happy and very fulfilled and thankful for having them in your life. Even if you don't have anything, there is always one thing that we can be grateful for. Even if we are facing a very challenging time in our life, and we are waking in the morning and we feel like the world, like there's nothing to be grateful for, well, at least you woke up, because there are 1,000 people who haven't. And we can choose to look from a wholesome kind of view about life, or we can look from a very lacking view. And it's up to you which one you want to choose, but it is always a better option to look at life from a very abundant way, So what I'm seeing is that this person is definitely gonna inspire you, or again teach you that, okay, to be grateful. But I feel like a lot of you guys already are grateful, okay, and it's not about like, this is something we should already have within ourselves. It's not like someone is coming and you feel that, but still sometimes people can really help us on that journey, right? To really appreciate life with their light, because they are just, their energy is so beautiful that it really triggers something within us, right? And this is what I'm seeing for you. Also with Grace being here, I feel like this is a very noble kind of person, you know, someone who's very genuine, someone who loves, you know, from the heart. This is not someone who, as an example, plays with other people or people's emotions. No. First of all, they ain't got no time for that. And second of all, what I'm also seeing is that this is just not them. You know, they are not looking for treating people a certain way they would not want to be treated. This is what I'm hearing. All in all, definitely a beautiful energy coming towards you, Pal One. Yeah. Definitely, this is a kind of person that I would personally definitely be very excited and looking forward to meet, or, you know, to reconcile with. So my dear Pal One, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And of course, if it resonated, you know, feel free to like, comment, and also subscribe if you haven't. It really makes me so happy to see that, you know, energetically speaking, we are connecting, right? And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can also feel free to email me. My email is down in the description box, but also in the comment section, and I will give you then further information regarding a personal reading with me. And if you would like to, you know, connect with me even more, you can feel free to also follow me on Instagram. My channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear Pal One, take care. Hello, my dear Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Now, what we're going to do is I will first get you 2 oracle cards, and then I'm going to get a little bit more tarot. So let's see for you, my dear Pal 2. Let's see what's next in your love life. Who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. For my dear Pal 2, what's next in love? Who's coming towards you in love for Pal 2? Oh my goodness. Let me put a crystal. My goodness. Let me put a crystal there. Okay, I hope it's a little bit more stable now. So let's see. Alright, so for my dear Pal 2, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Let's see. Okay. Interesting truth. Inspiration. This card also fell exactly like that for Pal 1. So for some of you guys, Pal 1 is actually also like supposed for you. And we got abundance here. Ganesha. At the back of the deck, we got love. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting energy. And look at that. All the cards have a different chakra. Wow. Pal 2, there is a lot coming your way, okay? Like, first of all, let me make sure they look straight, because sometimes, like, I cannot see it. Okay, I feel like that's better. So first of all, Pal 2, there is a lot of different energy your way, okay? And I feel like what's next for you is really, like, it goes beyond your love life. There's a lot of things. First of all, what I'm definitely seeing is that when it comes to your career, okay, I'm not going to talk too much about career, because obviously you came here for love, but still, these are messages which are meant for you, and I'm here just the messenger. So what I'm seeing is that there is definitely career-wise kind of an upgrade coming your way, and it's not like something you're not passionate about. With inspiration being here, I feel like definitely you guys are gonna upgrade in your career or job, or for some, if you are in university, you're gonna get some kind of development, okay? Some kind of opportunity coming your way for the better, in which you can actually create more prosperity for you. This is what I'm hearing. So very fast, just for you guys to know. So, but let's look into who's coming towards you in love. So first of all, my dear, this is definitely someone who is very stable, okay? Like, this is immediately, with the root chakra being here, like, I'm just being really drawn towards it. And it's I mean, we got the number 8 here, and the like 8 is literally the card of the abundance, right? Which is also written here. um, but it's a very kind of it's a card for, it's the energy full of opportunity. And when we look at the root chakra, it's really all about stability, security, but on different levels. It's not only about being stable in money. Stability and security, they show themselves on so many different levels. And also with the truth being here, which is signified by this symbol of the balance. I feel like this person has definitely a lot in their life happening for them. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups. Although it's not here, I'm still seeing it in my mind's eye. And the Seven of Cups is definitely a card of options. It's a card which signifies a lot happening, a lot of choosing, a lot of opportunities in one's life. So as an example, how I would describe it is that this person, first of all, is definitely stable enough when it comes in their career, or they're in the process of building something very stable for themselves. And yeah, it's definitely something very firm. I mean, if like, I don't joke when it comes to the root chakra. It is all about being as firm as a tree, right? It's these roots that are deep into the earth, and really are this kind of foundation of a tree, right? So it is the first chakra, and there is a reason why it's the first. It is also in a way the, how do you say it in English? It is in a way a very important point in which the others obviously also get very. Oh my goodness, I am now really wondering how I should describe it. Anyways, all you need to know is that this person is very stable on different levels, not only financial, also mental, okay, emotionally as well. They are emotionally available. They are definitely yeah, very, like, this person is good off. They're very, like, they are in a really good state in their life. They are not struggling big time right now. That's not what I'm seeing, especially because we have a lot of different chakras coming through here. Really shows me that on different different life perspectives, or life kind of things, they have enough, right? As an example, with the overall energy being love here, which is the heart chakra, anahata, right? They definitely, like, their heart space, like, this is someone who's able, and you also chose love. So this person is someone, and again, before coming to this, like, in the introduction, I told you guys that for some reason this really reminds me of the rose quartz. And the rose quartz is like a crystal which is heavily associated with love and self-love. And I really see that this is someone who's able to receive love, but also to give love. Again, emotionally available, someone who is a great communicator as well, someone who's very well balanced, I'm hearing. And which is very interesting because we got fire and water here, and these are elements which are definitely different. So what I'm seeing is that there's something about this person, maybe they have two different sides, like not bipolar, this is not what I mean. How I should describe it, like, as an example, this person could be a great, like, social butterfly, but at the same time such an introvert in a, like, I know this sounds so contradicting, but I'm trying to really explain. Like, this is someone who's maybe really good in socializing, and when they are in a social gathering, they're just click on, and they are so great in communicating, having conversations, leading conversations, and really coming off a certain way. But at the same time, they are someone who values their private time so much, and they need to recharge. And so, from maybe a very simple kind of view, this may be contradicting, but in a way it's also not, because it really shows a lot of complexity. Is that the word? Like, I mean, we as human beings, we are more complex, than just, okay, you are this and you are that and you are this label and you are that. That's not how it works. We are so complex, and there is so much which needs to be, you know, which needs to be seen if we look at someone. And all I'm saying is that this person, they are very contradicting in some ways, but it is actually a very balanced thing. Again, yes, they may be very social, but at the same time, they are also, like, they also need to be having this recharging energy. Or maybe at times this person, you know okay, let me see. Or as an example, this person, it doesn't matter if they are the divine masculine or the divine feminine. Of course, there is this one energy which somehow dominates us more, but we have both within us. And the best thing to do is to be in balance when it comes to both. Although this world, or this modern day world that we're living in, it really encourages us to go to a certain extreme, but that's not balance at all. And what I'm seeing is that this person, like as an example, even if they are the divine masculine, they still have a very beautiful balance when it comes to the divine feminine. So as an example, this is just an example. It doesn't have to be applying to you, but this is what I want to emphasize what I'm talking about. If this is a man, okay? If this is someone who, again, as an example, who's very masculine also from a physical kind point of view, something which maybe societal we would say is very conventional masculine, very much in their masculine energy. At the same time, they have a lot of feminine qualities about them. Now, maybe someone could say, how does that work? That's very contradicting, but it's not. It's actually a beautiful balance when it comes to both energies. This is what I'm picking up on. Maybe that with like the social example wasn't the best one, but I feel like this is a better way to, try to grasp this energy, that they have a beautiful balance within themselves energetically. This is how I would describe it. Also, this person I'm feeling is a very creative person and very sexual, I'm getting the sacral chakra here, and it really kind of feels like someone who, first of all, recharges through sexuality. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. But at the same time, has a very creative side about themselves. As an example, this can be someone who gives very creative gifts, or who has a lot of ideas, regarding maybe even very like normal situations, mundane situations. They have a lot of different ideas to spice things up, or to, just to bring a little bit kind of an excitement to life. Okay, so that's actually a really beautiful energy of Pal 2. So let's look a little bit more into who this person is, and let's look into some tarot for you guys. So let's see for Pile 2. Who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? For my dear Pal 2, who's coming towards you in love? Oh my goodness. For my dear Pal 2, the Ace of Cups was just about to fall. So what's next in love? Who's coming towards you in love? Who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Okay. Enough. Okay. So let's see for you guys, for my dear Pal 2. I don't know why, I think I've already said that. Some of you guys should also watch Pal 1. Alright, wow, we got the Tower. Let's see, we got the Page of Pentacles. For pile 2, please, who's coming towards them in love? The World card. Wow. Who's coming towards you in love? The Queen of Swords. The Three of Cups. All right. We got the Judgment card and the Eight of Cups here. I'm going to take them both. So, let's see for my dear pile 2. Okay, what is that? The Four of Cups, and one last card, please. The Wheel. All right. I think the Four of Cups came out in the reverse. Okay. So, at the back of the deck, we got the Ace of Wands. Wow, Ace of Wands, guys. Ooh, definitely a new beginning for you. And when I say new beginning, this can be a new person, but it can also be someone that you're going to reconcile with, okay? Take it how it resonates. But with the Ace of Wands being the overall energy, this is a very passionate connection. This is a very even sexual connection, okay, for some of you guys. This can literally be definitely for some a connection in which sexuality is going to play a big role. But like someone who you're gonna have an instant sexual attraction towards, okay? Like this can be someone you meet somewhere and then you know, you're gonna just feel so attracted towards them. You know, they're gonna be so hypnotizing, or they're just gonna draw you in so much, you know. Like seriously, having the Ace of Wands as the overall energy is a big deal because it's the overall energy. And first of all, oh my goodness, I think I haven't said anything about the zodiac signs, have I? So let me see. So first of all, fixed signs are coming through. Yeah, I'm also getting, I'm hearing Scorpio, I'm hearing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well, yeah. Pisces as well here. Aquarius as well. Okay, don't concentrate on the zodiac signs because I almost feel like everyone is coming through. Yeah, but you know why? Because I feel like, yeah, like, you know, we looked into, right, these cards. And as I said, like, we had 4 different chakras coming through. So this person has a very complex, like, energy about them. And in a good way, you know? So yeah, don't concentrate on the zodiac signs because this person has a lot of different energies within themselves. Yeah, so that's not important. Now, what I'm definitely see is that this person, for those of you guys as well, especially if you have not met this person yet, when you meet this person, they will definitely they will feel like a lightning strike, like oh my goodness, look at the tower. I didn't even see the lightning and I saw it in my mind's eye. Yeah, this is how I would describe it, you know? Oh my goodness, look at that. Do you see there's this girl here and then it's looking up and then you see this lightning coming through here. So what I'm feeling, my dear, is that this is how it's gonna feel. It's really gonna take you by surprise, you know, how you will meet them, and they will just come into your life, maybe even at a time where you least expect it. But for those of you guys who actually know this person already, and when we talk about when you will unite, it's definitely gonna be maybe at a time where you least expect it. Again, you know, if you even if you desire this every single day, maybe for some time your attention will go to work or somehow will be occupied, and then you will reunite with them or somehow find back to them. Now, this person for sure, again, is someone who is working on creating a very stable financial situation for them, okay? They're definitely in the process of building something, and for some of you guys, they could have just like started something new, maybe also a side hustle, side career, in addition of their main career, but just something new. Maybe even like, oh my goodness, like I have picked up on that from the beginning. I told you guys that I feel like this person has, like, I saw the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups talks about options and opportunities. So maybe this person has just recently got an opportunity when it comes to work, and this is this fresh new page energy that I'm picking up on, okay? But with the World card being here as well, they have a lot of potential. Now, what I'm also finding quite interesting is that I feel like this person in the past used to be more reserved, and now they are more open. Either because that's just their personality, or maybe because maybe they have once experienced something major and that has really kind of made them, go into hermit mode, or more so into a reserved kind of state. But I feel like they are, if they haven't yet, slowly right now coming out of their shell, or opening themselves up a little bit more, not to like not being too much guarded, because I feel like it has somehow made them feel a little bit lonely. You're definitely okay, this is something you need to know, that for some of you guys, if you are stressing about or stressing around about the fact that, what if I miss this person? What if I don't reconcile with them? Like, what if, okay? The Wheel of Fortune being here, it is really the card of mm, losing control and gaining trust, okay, and whatever it is that you believe in, to control less and, yeah, to trust more. And this is a guidance, this is an advice for you here. So take it how it resonates, but this is something that needs to be said here. I just feel like somehow this person in their past, either were really bored or frustrated, or again, they're reserved. And now they're, again, maybe even in their hermit mode. And right now they're coming out of this. There are kind of, yeah, there are now really, I'm hearing putting themselves out there again. Maybe for some time they haven't, but they are stepping into that energy again. And for some of you guys, it could be the case that this person has been in the hermit mode because they have done some healing, or some kind of period in their life in which, like, it was necessary, okay, for them to go to the next level, or for them to heal, to let go, to open themselves up, I'm hearing. But with the Judgment card being here, they're definitely now in at a place where they are open. As an example, I feel like this person in the past maybe was not open for love. Maybe for some of you guys, for those who know this person, they were not ready, or they were not open for a union. But this is kind of this change that I'm seeing here, that this person has done, through the time that you were in separation. They have done a lot of inner work, and it was needed, okay? Even maybe if you feel like this person, they, like, why did they do it? It was genuinely something that needed to happen, because yes, we may be uniting with another person, but they are still a person of their own, and they still have their own life experiences, and we need to allow them to go through that naturally. And then with the Wheel being here, divine timing, that's interesting. Pal 1 also got divine timing. And with the Wheel being here, it's then all about we really meeting or uniting at a time where we are receptive for it. And I feel like this person in the past wasn't. Therefore, this is why maybe you have been waiting for quite some time for this person to come in, or maybe that's why you have not met this person yet. Although maybe for those who know this person, this is why you guys haven't united fully. But they were on their own life journey, okay? And they had their own life lessons to go through. But so do you. But all in all, this person also kind of gives me the energy of someone who, this is an optimistic person. Even if something, let's say, happens, that's not the best, that's not the easiest thing. They still find something to look forward to, you know. This is the kind of person who like kind of sees the glass is half full and not half empty. This is what I heard, to be honest. Yeah. And again, with the Ace of Wands being here, my dear, I just need to say it. There's this I can't talk. There is this energy of a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of intense attraction towards each other. For those of you guys who know this person already, who has already met this person, please let me know in the comment section below like how this experience has went for you, okay? Because a lot of sexual energy here, definitely picking up on that. So let's get you a little bit more information. Let's get you some more oracle cards. So who's coming towards you in love, pal 2? What's next in love? For my dear pal 2. For my dear pal 2, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Okay. All right. Let's get you 3 cards. We got the Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. Let me make sure. All right. We got the Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. Yeah. Okay. Let's see one last card. Who's coming towards pile 2 in love? What's next in love? One card, please. Only one card. Okay. Wow, and we got the Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Oh, wow, it's really interesting. It just really baffles me that, you know, pile 1 as well. We got so many repeating numbers here. And we literally got master numbers here. 33, 44. Some of you guys, okay, again, you need to watch pile 1 as well, because it's literally also your pile. Your energy is really overflowing here, piles. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. It could also resonate with you. But what I'm also seeing, my dear, is that maybe at the time you will reconcile with them, or you will meet this person, okay, regarding how it resonates with you again. You will see a lot of repeating numbers, or yeah, it just feels like a lot of synchronicities in a way that you cannot explain. You know, oh my goodness, excuse me, my dear. But this is really kind of the energy that I'm feeling for you guys. A lot of kind of synchronistic experiences, you know, that's really what I'm feeling here. Now, let's come back. This person is definitely, my dear, someone, first of all, I don't know why I heard for my Sagittariuses out there. So first of all, I am like a Sun Sagittarius myself, so I know what I'm talking about. But sometimes when we are in a relationship of any sort, okay, doesn't have to be only romantic, but just in general, especially if it's somehow commitment, okay, or even responsibilities, but more so commitment, okay, not responsibilities, no, commitment is what I'm picking up on. It's very difficult because we feel like we could feel trapped, or we could lose our freedom, right? Because I mean, of course, if we talk about relationships, any sort of relationships, there's always compromise which needs to be done, right? You know, with the Horse Spirit being here and freedom is yours, I feel like you guys, whoever is watching, you really value your freedom. And it's not like just because you are in a relationship that that means that the other person is allowed to somehow trap you, or somehow I'm hearing, yeah, somehow put you in a box and you really feeling kind of suffocate. Yeah, you know, as an example, let me put it that way. Sometimes we may be scared of certain commitments because we feel like we may give so too much like away, or the most important thing, we don't have any freedom anymore because in a way we are committing in a towards a person, right? um but what I'm seeing is that this relationship, like um regardless of kind of how much you gonna be committed and what's gonna happen between you guys, you're always gonna feel free. It's not like this is not someone who's gonna um you know take your freedom away. Because again, I need to come back to Sagittarius sign. Like, I remember, like, I've always been that way. And um one day then I saw something regarding the Sagittarius sign when I was studying a lot of astrology. um and then I saw that some Sagittariuses, I mean, obviously we are, I mean, every sign in a way, but there's just something about them, like the Sagittarius sign as an example, really valuing their freedom. And there has been this kind of, article in which there was written that it is very difficult for a Sagittarius to commit because they fear that they may give up their power. I'm sorry, their freedom. And this is for some reason, like, you don't have to be a Sagittarius, okay? Like, it's all about the messages here. And I'm picking up on that, like, I'm remembering that, that experience that I had. And so some of you guys definitely could maybe even be a little bit cautious when it comes to relationships, or even anxious or not really sure when it comes to commitment. But let me tell you, when it comes to this person, you will not fear that. You will definitely feel very comfortable and very free and very kind of still your own person. Okay? Like, it's not like you will just be with someone and then you're dependent on someone else and you are not you anymore. No, that's not what I'm seeing. You will be your own person. You will still have your freedom, but you will be able to share your life with someone very significant. It's also very interesting. This person, my dear, is definitely someone who, and I've gotten this message once in another reading as well. I definitely remember that. I'm not quite sure which one it was. Maybe some of you guys have watched this, and that's a confirmation for you now that this is definitely your pile. But this is someone who will also stay when things become ugly. This is not only someone who, will stay in your life when everything is going well and there is nothing to worry about. And yeah, like, no, this is someone who will also stay in the tower moment, who will also offer you help when you are going through turmoils and chaos and challenging times. It's very interesting. Like, you guys definitely, like, as an example, like, pile one had the commitment card, right? And it definitely had a lot to do with their pile. But for you guys, I'm actually feeling the same way. So maybe this is why I picked up on the fact that some of you guys could have been drawn towards it. And you see, that's very interesting. We got reclaim your power and freedom here, number 3344. This card reminded me of the example with Sagittarius, in which, like, fearing to be held captive in a relationship. And I remember, like, I accidentally said power, right, instead of freedom. And then we have the 44 here as well, another master number. So definitely in this relationship, you will not feel like you are giving your power away. You will still feel like you are the person in your life, and you may not, like, think about it and say, I mean, of course, this is how it should be in a relationship. But just because it should be that way doesn't mean that everyone experiences that, or people watching this may have experienced the complete opposite, and therefore this is why it needs to come through in such heavy, such kind of reinsurance for someone. Because I definitely feel like people Some people have their guards up or have some kind of blockage with it when it comes to love. So again, when it comes to divine timing, make sure that when this person comes around, that you are ready for them. You know, that you don't are like you're not suffering from certain blockages in your life that could hinder that. Okay, this is definitely an advice for you here. At the back of the deck, we got slow and steady wins the race. So this is going to be someone who will take their relationship slow, but still very stable. I mean, obviously, right? With this card being here, it's going to be slowly, but it's still going to be very stable, okay? So yeah. So pal 2, this is definitely a really great energy, and someone, especially for those of you guys who may be a little bit anxious regarding love, this is someone who you can open up to and who will make you feel safe. Yeah. So my dear pal 2, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. Yeah, and if you liked it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. This makes me so happy, you know, seeing that you guys resonate with it and that we connect energetically, right? And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. My email is down in the description box, but also in the comment section, and I will give you then further information regarding a personal reading with me. And also, if you would like to connect with me even more, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 2, take care. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's look into your love life. Who's coming towards you? Oh my goodness, in love. Let me put there something. Who's coming towards you in love? Or yeah, what's next in your love life? So what I'm going to do, my dear, is I will first get you some oracle cards, and then we will get a little bit more information with tarot. So for my dear pal 3, that's very interesting, you guys. I'm instantly feeling so much excitement coming. So someone watching this is super duper excitement. I'm feeling it in my gut, okay? And I did not felt this like for the other piles, but for this pile, for some reason, I just feel like someone has recharged for some reason. Maybe someone, I don't know, has done something like nurturing towards themselves, self-care, or it could be anything. Or someone just had, yeah, intercourse. Like, how should I describe it? Could be maybe someone had a massage or just took a bath or has eaten something very delicious and they now feel very energized. I don't know how to describe it, but this is how I would say. Visualization. Akna. Okay. Inner strength. Hey, pal 1 also got this card. Maybe some of you guys have been drawn to pal 1 as well. That's so interesting because pal 2 also had, you know, the energy of pal 1 within it. So maybe some of you guys were drawn to pal 1 as well. If this is the case, then definitely feel free to watch it because there can be some messages in there. I'm not going to take them because they came out for pal 2, both of them. I feel like, I just feel like not taking them. Only 1 card, please. 1, no, again, 2 cards. Only 1 card, please. 1 card. Okay, all right. Interesting. And we got grounding here. Let me make sure you can see all the cards. At the back of the deck, we got balance here. Great energy, pal 1. Pal 3, see? What the hell? Okay. So, okay. So, my dear pal 3, what I'm seeing is that, first of all, some of you guys, like, you are, this is, like, a lot of people watching this are very spiritual people, okay? This is, like, instantly the message that I got. You guys are either very spiritual, you do something spiritually as a hobby, as a job, maybe spirituality is very big in your life, or if it's not, it will increase, like its importance I'm seeing will increase in your life. And first of all, let me tell you that you guys, and we will we'll go to love in a second, okay? But these are messages that first need to come through for you. So what I'm seeing is that you guys, first of all, you have a lot of abilities, you know, and let me know if you have already explored them or not. But I'm seeing you are great manifestors, and some of you guys, I feel like, are are manifesting a person. You are manifesting love in now. This card is really giving me subconscious energy. So for some of you guys, maybe you're even doing it subconsciously, but others can definitely also do it maybe consciously, like consciously doing active things to manifest either someone new, maybe even someone very important that you, if I'm hearing that you haven't even met yet, but you are feeling their energy, so you want to manifest them in, okay? Maybe it has some kind of significance to someone. For others of you, maybe you already know this person, and yeah, you are trying to manifest them in again, okay? But what I'm seeing is that you have a lot of power. You are able of a lot, you know, and you definitely have a lot of manifestation. Like how should I say it? You have a lot of like when it comes to manifestation, you are really gifted, okay? This is how I would describe it, because we as human beings, we manifest every single day, okay? We manifest our reality, whatever we or however we are living right now, we have manifested it. So it's not a question about manifestation, it's a question of manifesting life in a conscious or subconscious way. And if it's subconsciously, then obviously tragedy is the norm, because we don't have our mass energies, emotions, thoughts in check, okay? And therefore we manifest randomly. But it's all about conscious living, it's all about conscious manifestation that can actually enhance our life quality and make us an alchemist, literally. Now, you see, there is a lot of emphasis here on manifestation and spirituality. So for some of you guys, I'm even like kind of hearing spiritual names. So maybe for some of you guys, there is a certain spiritual card that you feel identifying with. As an example, maybe someone is called someone High Priestess or the Empress, you know, like the Hermit, like whatever. I just feel like someone watching this somehow really identifies with some kind of like tarot, maybe name, identity, or just spirituality in general. Maybe some of you guys watching this are yogis, you know. See how it resonates for you, but this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm hearing. And now let's go back to this person. So who is this person? My dear, this can very well be someone. I'm hearing, like, I don't want to, like, I will look into the tarot and then, you know, look a little bit more deeper into the zodiac signs. But what I'm already feeling is that this person, they are, they can definitely have earth energy someone in their chart, because this is someone who who's a very humbled individual, someone who's very grounded, who hasn't lost the ground on their feet, you know. As an example, this is, no matter what this person achieves, as an example, they will always have like the ground is beneath them, you know. It's not like you know, sometimes when people maybe go to certain heights or experience certain heights, especially if they are not used to it, they tend to lose themselves, you know. And it may sometime even end in a tragic way. How can I describe it? Okay, this is just an example, okay? Like, this is definitely only an example, and it will not apply to this reading, but I feel like this is a great way to emphasize what I'm talking about. You know, sometimes when you hear someone, as an example, winning the lottery, maybe they were a very poor person and then they win a huge amount of money. And then you hear them literally after like even less than a year losing all their money, and then you're just like, how the hell can that happen? Well, because it's so overwhelming, they lose themselves, right? And they really lose the ground beneath their feet, and there can be a lot of destructive kind of energy that comes with it. That's why it's so important to always stay grounded no matter what comes your way, even if the best things in the world come your way, to always stay grounded so we can stay cool, calm, collective, and we can actually make everything work out in the best way for us, right? So this is the energy that I'm getting, that this is someone who is cool, calm, collected. Like, as an example, if you ever have, or if you ever seek guidance or advice, you can always go back to this person, because even if in a very stressful scenario, even in, I'm hearing emergency kind of scenarios, this person will know what to do. They will know how to go about things. Like, this is a great teacher. I'm not saying that this is your teacher or something like that, but what I mean is like more so on and like personal level, that this is someone who can teach you a lot, either through their life experiences or just through the way they are. Okay, this is honestly what I'm hearing for you guys. So yeah, and I feel like look at that, this is such a contradicting energy. For you guys, I feel like you are that energy. You are Akna. You are coming through as this very spiritual essence. For them, we have very earthy energy, very kind of physical matrix energy. Someone who's as well very grounded, very very kind of on earth. And for you guys, it feels like you're more so in the higher realms. Now, that's actually a beautiful kind of way to oh my goodness, yeah, that's what I'm picking, that's what I'm trying to say. Look at that, yin and yang. This also came out in another pile. Which one was it? I'm not quite sure. But this is your relationship, right? One person's coming with the spiritual like very dominant, okay, because we have both in us, but someone, it feels like, is coming through with more so a spiritual world view, and the other is very grounded in the sense that it's more so coming from a more so rational, logical point of view. But it works out because it's complementing. It's the yin and the yang. It's the flow of life. It's the energies emerging. And what emerges is inner strength. It's strength. You guys coming together. This is a power couple. This is a couple who I'm hearing stays together, slays together. Oh my goodness, why am I hearing this? Yeah, it almost feels like you're like the way you come together, even if it's very different or whatever, it's gonna be a strength, you know. This, my dear, okay, I remember this difference energy also came through in Pal 1. So some of you guys definitely, again, maybe were drawn to Pal 1 as well. But all in all, you know, there is really this energy of, even though you guys may come from a very different point of view, you manage to make it work. You manage to actually not only make it work, but profit from it, you know. As an example, you may introduce spirituality to this person, or somehow make them go more also into the inner world to find balance, not only within the external world, but also internal world. Because at the end of the day, the internal world is a huge reflection of our, the external world is a reflection of our inner world. And on the other side, maybe they will ground you, okay? Maybe some of you guys have a lot of issues with grounding at times, but this is really what I'm feeling, okay? So yeah, it's almost like you will complement each other beautifully. This is how I would describe it, my dear Pal 3. So now let's look into some tarot. For my dear Pal 3, let's see. So, Pal 3, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? For my dear Pal 3, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? For my dear, okay, I'm hearing I should shuffle a little bit more. For my dear pal 3, who's coming towards your love and what's next in love? One last shuffle. All right, yeah. Ready to go. So let's see for pal 3. Let's get you some cards, my dear. Okay, so we got the 5 of Wands in the reverse here. For my dear pal 3, the Tower. Interesting. The 2 of Cups. That's nice, okay. The Strength card. Wow. That doesn't surprise me like even one bit, that the High Priestess came through. I picked up on that immediately. You guys definitely are very spiritual, very intuitive. When meeting this person, you're gonna recognize them on a soul level. You're gonna intuitively know. Maybe right now, especially for those of you guys who have not met this person, maybe you don't quite understand how this is supposed to happen, but you will when the time comes. And for those of you guys who already know this person, you know what I'm talking about, I'm hearing. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to this recognition. We got the 3 of Wands here. For my dear pal 3. For my dear pal 3. So who's coming towards you in love? Queen of Pentacles. What's next in love for my dear pal 3? What's next in love? All right. Oh my goodness. A lot of cards fell. Please give me a moment, my dear. Let me pick up the cards. Okay. And we got the Lover's card here. At the back of the deck, we got the 6 of Wands. Interesting. All right, my dear pal 3. So what I'm seeing is that, first of all, I feel like this person, for some reason, may have even had some kind of issue or some kind of struggle regarding their spirituality or maybe even religion. Maybe growing up, a lot of people always try to impose something on them, or for some reason there has been some struggle. And but this person, it doesn't have to be spiritual or religious. It can also just be, as an example, maybe growing up, this person, like a lot of people try to have something to say about their life, or trying to lead them this or that way, trying to control them somehow. However, this person has not given their power away. They have always chosen their intuition. They have always chosen to follow their heart, to follow what feels right to them. You know, as an example, if someone, or let's just assume this person wanted to do something career-wise. Maybe their parents, maybe everyone around them always said like, no, you will not do that. You will do this, and you will not go to this path. However, this person, they have listened to their own heart, like, not heart. Oh, okay, we got passion here, though. Yeah, could be the heart, but also the intuition, this inner voice. Even if it didn't make sense, you know, even if, as an example, their parents wanted them to study something, but they then went another path, maybe even something unconventional, or whatever it is, doesn't matter. Even if it was something at the time which was not really rational or really that adviseful, like that great, they have done it, and they have listened within, and it has worked out. And the reason for that is because they have chosen to listen to that inner voice. This inner voice has guided them, and they were courageous enough to look beyond this kind of maybe unlogical feeling that they just feel, like they just know. They just, as an example, know that it's not the right path for them. They cannot explain it. Maybe from the outside everything looks actually really good, but they just feel like it's not theirs. And again, maybe they couldn't really describe why, but they have then chosen something for themselves, and it has worked out for them. Yeah, and this person, I feel like, is actually leading towards, or is actually already, okay? It's not really the process, they are actually there. They have either some kind of following, or they have gotten some kind of recognition, or somehow they are really respected for what they have achieved in their life. Because with the Queen of Pentacles being here, this is someone very nurturing. Like we got the Two of Cups here as well, and passion here as well. Like this is someone who's very nurturing, someone who is ready to help, and really wants good things happen to other people. This is not someone who, as an example, wants other people to be good, like, or to have good things, or to play good, but never better than them. No, that's not what I'm seeing. They just genuinely want people to thrive. And that's very interesting. And just in general, this is the kind of person who I feel like also a lot of people go to for advice. Maybe that's why I got, for some reason, this teacher kind of energy. Maybe just in general, this is someone, again, who's well respected, or just someone who people tend to go to for some reason because they feel like this person is wise, or interesting. We got the six of Wands and the Strength card here, which signifies for me also kind of a power position, or some kind of power energy. So this person, this is not just someone who talks, they really know what they're talking about. This is what I'm feeling here. And this is someone, even if this person has some kind of power over others, they would never ever take advantage of that. We see here, we have this tiger, what do you say, tiger? We have this lion here, and then we have this little lamb here. Is it what you call it? Yeah, I think so. And as you can see, normally that's like the predator and the prey, but the prey, what am I saying? English is really going down right now for me. But regardless of that, normally we would say maybe the lion will come for the prey, but no, it almost feels like as if it's something very protective about this. So as an example, if someone comes towards this person, as an example, if someone works for this person, they would never ever misuse their position, okay, for someone who's maybe, let's say, status wise, seen, okay, maybe a little bit lower than them when it comes to work. This is what I'm feeling. Because as you can see, this is a lion, but they have a necklace with a heart on it. So there's also something very gentle about it, okay? Even though a lion wouldn't, like, that's food, right? They would have the power to go for the kill. But there is something very nurturing about it. Kind of in a way as if a mother would nurture her cub in a way. And also with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles also kind of gives me very motherly energy, although maybe motherly energy is more so the Empress card, but still, it really gives me the energy of a mother really taking care of her children, even financially, really wanting to make sure they are safe and sound and taken care of. So this is someone who, again, really wants to see other people thrive. Someone who, wants to provide to a certain extent as well, is what I'm seeing. But I feel like this person really, with the Lovers in the reverse, it's all about doing that for the right people, okay? It is all about, giving your heart to the right person, because we could be the best person in the world. If, we come across someone who has very bad intentions towards us, that could end really badly. And for them, it's very important to share themselves, to share their life, their love, their resources, even their loved ones with people or with someone, okay, especially when we talk romantically, who deserves it, or who fits, who genuinely has the right decisions, or who genuinely comes from a place of love like they are. Maybe in the past this person has been very naive, or maybe they have been surrounded by people who were kind of these predators. Could even be with the Lovers in the reverse, maybe even a relationship, okay, romantically wise. For some of you guys, so this is a very small portion, minority speaking, for those who may already know this person, and maybe you are in separation. Maybe somehow this has been some kind of imbalance in energy in the past that you guys went through, okay? In which maybe someone wasn't ready, the other was too much over dominating, whatever. But for some, maybe in the past, you may have experienced that with this person already. But looking at this right now, what I'm also seeing is that, for those of you guys, again, who know this person has someone very changed. They have really changed a lot. I feel like in general, also for those who may not know this person, it could be the case that you will one day talk with them and they will describe something about their life, and you will be so shocked, because you will be just like, what, like this is you, like you may not even recognize them. Maybe in the past they used to be someone really different, or maybe they have lived somehow very different, or just some kind of change that was really major in their life, which could have literally been triggered through a tower moment. But you're gonna see that, and I feel like you're gonna appreciate it. I'm hearing you're gonna almost like this butterfly who goes through this transformation. This is really I wouldn't be surprised if because I'm gonna get some oracle, if some kind of transformation card would fall through, because that's really the energy that I'm picking up on right now, that this person has that they have somehow went through some major transformation in their life, which was needed, and it has changed them, and it has somehow changed the outcome, or not outcome, but the way they look at their life, and maybe even the way they approach life. As an example, maybe in the past they have been more so competitive, and not that competition or anything like that is something bad, but I feel like it was more so toxic competition, in which they compared themselves to others, not from a place of kind of wanting to improve their life, but more so an ego point, in which they felt like they need to be better than other people just because they wanted to push their ego. Maybe in the past this was something they were in, especially if we talk about finances. Sometimes in certain fields, you need to be in the survival mode, right? But what I'm seeing is that they have learned that this is nothing which will long term be healthy, and they have changed something dramatically regarding that, okay? And they're more balanced for sure, so much more balanced now. Let's get you some oracle cards, my dear pal 3. Let's get a little bit more information about this person. Let's see, for my dear pal 3, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? For my dear pal 3, who is coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Okay. For my dear pal 3, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Oh my goodness. No. Pal 3, who's coming towards you in love? What's next in love? Let's see. Okay. We got the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, this is definitely something that I picked up on, right? This person, people go towards them either because they are knowledgeable, they are somehow wise. I'm hearing they're wise beyond their years. So even if this is a young person, as an example, they are coming with a lot of wisdom, which they have collected throughout their lifetime. I'm hearing even multiple lifetimes, okay? Honestly, they're because past lives do affect us, definitely. And again, people approach this person because they feel like this person can somehow help or gain clarity. It's very interesting because you guys got Agna, right? You came through as this visualization card, which signifies the third eye chakra, Agna, and this chakra is really all about clarity. But with you guys, there was the spiritual energy which was attached to it. for them, it's more so a very practical clarity, you know, in a sense that if there is a problem, you go about finding a very kind of um, practical solution for it. Yeah. So I feel like you guys maybe approach certain things in life differently, but it's not like one person is better than the other person. It's just like two different point of views that both work out, you know. So let's see for my dear pal 3. Who's coming towards you in love? Who's coming towards you in love? Okay. The Rhino Spirit also came out for pal 2. Overcome any obstacle. That's very interesting. Pal 2 had the Tower card as well, plus this card. I feel like when you hear about this person's life, you're going to really feel like this person, again, even if they are very young, they have experienced a lot. And, you know, wisdom or maturity doesn't come necessarily with age. It comes really with experiences. Sometimes we may meet a child or we may meet a very young adult who has experienced so much and it has made them into such a mature, wise individual. And on the other side, maybe we may meet a very much like a person who's of mature age, but maybe they are not coming with these kind of very like this with this wisdom. So it's not attached to age, it is attached to experiences, and experiences are not attached to a certain, again, time or age. It's all about the amount that we experience, you know, and it can also mean in a very young age. So maybe this person has experienced a lot, okay? And I feel like when they will talk about it, you will really understand how strong they are and how much like they have actually survived, like how much they have actually done in their life, how wise they are, how much skills they have when it comes to life, I'm hearing, okay? It's gonna impress you, even though maybe the process wasn't the best one, because obviously it was attached to also difficult experiences, but it has really made them this person that they are right now, and it's gonna impress you how far they have come, no matter their age. Please let the card fall down. One last card. Who is coming towards pal 3 in love? What's next in love? Dog Spirit, beautiful. Be loyal to what you love. I love this card because who doesn't like a faithful person, right? And when we just look into the dog archetype, or how we may see dogs in general, they are a very loyal, very devoted animal. So this is someone who commits, like when they commit, they really genuinely commit to you and only one person. So for some, as an example, if someone watching this has some kind of trust issues, maybe even experience some kind of betrayal, cheating, like even if maybe for some this is some kind of anxiety that you have, or some kind of worrying regarding relationships, that there is always this possibility of someone, you know, doing something which is, you know, inviting a third party in. This is not the case here, okay? This person, again, with especially the dog spirit being here, a very loyal energy, very faithful, someone who will be having eyes for you. You know, I was just being shown a picture of a dog. You know, this sometimes the way dogs look at their owners, like full of love and devotion, like genuinely, as if this person, this owner is, I mean, in a way they are the center of their life, right? Providing them with like all the needs that they need, but also love. So in a way, I'm feeling, again, this person is gonna be really, but in a healthy way, devoted to you, you know, and the love that you have for each other. It's gonna be a loyal one, and I feel like you are so as well, because yeah, you guys are loyal to each other, and I feel like that's definitely very important. Maybe for some of you guys, you're watching this and the most important thing for you in a relationship is loyalty, okay? Then this is definitely your pile here. Oh my goodness, at the back of the deck you got let spirit be your guide. So this is a message for all those people out there who always worry about the meeting. Allow the universe to unfold its, like, unfold its, and unfold this naturally, okay? There is nothing to worry about. As I always say, if something is meant for you, it will come towards you. You just concentrate on becoming your best version, and that when this person comes through, that you are actually ready for them, okay? This is all really you need to do on your side, and really to trust the divine, to trust that good things are coming your way. So don't be scared or anxious whether how this person will come in or whatever. Just allow it to come through. This is what I'm hearing here. But pal 3, great energy, definitely great energy. So please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, especially for those of you guys who may already know this person, or if it somehow has resonated with you, of course, as well. And also, my dear, please, if you liked it or if it resonated, please make sure to like, comment, or subscribe, because it helps me out so much, and it makes me so happy to see that you guys actually, that we energetically, we literally connect. And yeah, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, of course, you can also feel free to email me. My email is down in the description box, but also in the comment section. And yeah, that will give you further information regarding a personal reading with me if you're interested. And also, my dear, if you would like to connect with me even more, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below. And of course, I invite you to follow me there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care.